Hi, my name is Fiona Taveros. I'm 19 years old and attending the University of Ottawa during the pandemic. And I'd like to introduce to you my research project. My research question for this project was why people around me, and myself included, continue to consume the products and services that have historically discriminated against minorities, women, people of color, reinforcing inequality, and specifically in North American society. I picked this question because it really represents me and because part of my research I didn't understand the influences and forces behind advertising that has all my choices and all my thoughts. To gather my data, I chose sources from my iPad and my phone to collect data from the advertising that I was receiving and that I was being exposed to. This included a variety of platforms from Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and more. So I'll be dividing the sources between video entertainment and those I use for social correspondence. For entertainment, my time is usually predominantly consumed by YouTube, for tutorials or for sewing or for DIY projects that I enjoy doing. Particularly in the last month, I've only spent like an average of 40 minutes on YouTube. And on Netflix, my consumption isn't as much, usually less an hour, since I'm not much of a TV person or movies. But usually this varies depending on the time of the year and how busy I am. For social correspondence, the apps that I typically use are Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok, and Twitter, with an average of an hour and 10 minutes on Instagram, 40 minutes on WhatsApp, and 30 minutes on TikTok, and 20 minutes on Pinterest, mostly on weekends. This means that on an average day, I was spending about 260 minutes, or 4.3 hours, on social medias and entertainment, filled with visual and written integrated advertisement. During November and December, this particularly surprised me since I didn't think I was using my phone this much during the day due to school and business. To contextualize my research and notes, I use images and drawings and codified all my research with keywords that resonated with my search to deconstruct advertisement. I searched for patterns and words I was exposed to in relation to feminism, injustice, inequality, oppression, racial and ethnic presence in media, female sexuality, and my whole experience with social medias during this research journey. I think the most surprising part of this assignment is the consequences and change it has brought into my life. Unlike previous to this research, I am now being much more mindful and critical of the advertising that I consume. I discovered how it affected me and my choice in taste, and how it encouraged me and manipulated me into buying their products without even me knowing. I consequently changed my shopping and spending habits. Instead of buying from big retail stores that continuously advertise on my social media platforms, I now shop from small businesses, particularly those that are owned by females and persons of color. Not only has it changed how I evaluate or interact with social medias and ads, also minimizing the time I spent on them, but also allowed me to understand the process and the influences behind advertisement from a critical theory point of view. As youth in an age where social media and the use of technology is manipulated to create subliminal marketing messages that can create unconscious thoughts and values that in some can create stereotypes and change our perspectives on women, the research journey, although limited by the pandemic's restrictions, allowed me to see the impact of advertising in my life, in my choices, and as an academic in the field of communication and sociology. The length of the research journey also helped me build a holistic view of my entire experience during this journey.